matrix. Got that touch, my savior. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up, like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no salt?
Miami has done the greatest football team.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from South Florida. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Not enough.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And we'll get forward for a couple. Carson Schlesinger, there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Benson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks with it. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on second down. Richardson lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Third down coming up.
Ready, go! Bronco 80! 79 Broncos! Warrior 78!
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, on is Sam Martin to punt. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. And will be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one's good for 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Darren Waller. Touchdown Miami. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Drag him 60! Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the gun, Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson going to look to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. and even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't...
For the pylon, he's in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Nix. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 18, tied in.
To throw, it's Richardson. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
45-yard line.
19, Deputy Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of it.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
37-yard line.
One quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Ready? Kill!
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle.
5.
It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A give. Here's Benson. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide-open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 65 fish, 19 Lions.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70, Hawk, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos, 60.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to air this one out. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
65 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Jeanette. 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
19 Charger.
Neighbors in motion.
17 Timberwolves.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70 Lions.
At the Dolphins.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Cardinal.
He'll run the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches. Now Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Buffalo 18, Bronco 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Quick, go. Back to 60.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Tracking 18. 19 Lions.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Touchdown, Seahawks.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. Carlson to add the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. It's Cowboy 80. Ready, let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Richardson going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Richardson. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end.
19 Lions.
19 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal. Throwing is Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Seattle. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will up the lead to 5. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Neighbors in motion. Throwing, Richardson. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
18 Cardinal, 18.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
18, right here.
8-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Steady.
Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Tag. Hawk 70.
Now Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the front.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return. 37.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball 11. Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll work this out wide to Benson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
7-yard line.
Go. Ready. Punch left. 2 to 12.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow.
And he will score. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Second and 3.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Switch.
They'll run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
35-yard line.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
2-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Bombers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Yeah, the second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up, saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The route left side caught by Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
19 tight. Ready. 60 inch.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 7.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. Now Richardson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dolphins 26.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Throw it here on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. So throughout the course of the game now, we've seen this big tight end really have his way with the defense. But I think now after that play, the big hit, forced incompletion, at least now there's a message being sent as he gets back in the huddle. He's going to get a lot more opportunities, but just know there's going to be contact every time that ball's thrown your way.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one caught by Waller. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. There's that man again. Another pass. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Middle.
Right up, and it's Benson running right. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Cougar 19. Come on.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The 31-yard line.
Check the eagle.
They'll stay on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. All down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
16-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. And he's got another one. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown Seahawks. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get the ball. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his man complete to Dell. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Throwing. Nix. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
70. Come on, 18.
Here's Richardson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down.
60.
Neighbors in motion.
60 Bison. Trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
That's the score. Seahawks 29, Dolphins 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's over the middle and caught by Dent. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it. Just short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night